And we are back. Pokemon Diamond, Hardcore Nuzlocke, the run continues. We have made it to Lucian, the final member of the Elite Four, and this is where I start to get a little bit nervous. We don't have Gyarados to pull us out of any tough situations. It is all up to this team of six, and we're going to pull out the Luxray here. Colin has been with us for basically the entire run, but as you can see here, we have three Pokemon weak to Stab Psychic, which is just so detrimental, and that is brutal. Look at the special defense there. It's not high on any of them. Lucario is neutral, but won't be able to tank anything to save his life. So really what I am saying is Luxray. This begins and ends with Luxray. If Colin can just take out 2, 3, 4 Pokemon before we're forced to swap around, I think we'll be in a good spot. But if we have to swap around early, it's going to be tooth and nail, back and forth, just push to the brink here. And if we can clear Lucian with all 6, I'm feeling really good about Cynthia. But if we lose 1, 2, or any more than that, I think Cynthia, we're probably just going to lose to Cynthia. So here we go. Let's dive right in. Let's take Lucian on. He's one of my favorite, like, fourth members. He's just so strong. The psychic types are so good. But you saw that Luxray physical attack stat. Should be faster than most of these guys, barring Alakazam. And Alakazam's definitely going to be a problem. But yeah, we're good here. We're good. Let's get the Luxray in there. Let's just rain down some crunches. Let's take out as many Pokemon as we can. And yeah, let's see if we can get out of here without losing anyone. That would be so fantastic. Let's do it. So Mr. Mime comes down, Luxray to answer, and I do believe we just dive straight in. We also have Light Screen on the Luxray. So I think if Mr. Mime gets put into a position where Lucian's going to heal, then I think we pivot into a Light Screen so that the swapping around and Colin herself can tank more things. Now, we are faster than the Mr. Mime. This is absolutely massive. And hopefully Mr. Mime goes for a Light Screen. That would be so good. And Mr. Mime just gets one shot. That's not a critical, and that's actually fantastic. That shows me that Colin can potentially one-shot more than one Pokemon here, but the Bronzong does come down, and it threatens with a super effective Earthquake, and we just saw how good Luxray is against these psychic types. However, it's going to be slower than Alakazam probably, and it's not going to be able to get any move off before Alakazam slaps it with either a Focus Blast or a Psychic, which it won't be able to live. So my question here is, do we just go for this and dare the Bronzong to use Earthquake? Because Bronzong does not do a lot of damage. It's just incredibly tanky. But if it crits, we lose Luxray, though. If it crits, we lose Luxray because it is super effective. If it doesn't crit, I think we live. But how risky is that? And Crunch isn't super effective, so really we should be going with Thunderbolt. But what if Bronzong uses Calm Mind when we swap out? You know what I'm saying? So... And again, we have no options here because Lucario is also weak to Earthquake, and Pelipper doesn't do a lot of damage. I am feeling so risky, but this could be make or break right here. So does that mean we go for the Thunderbolt, Stab Thunderbolt, or do we go for Crunch? Because Stab Thunderbolt does so much. It's going to be like 135 power, and then Crunch is only going to be 80, but it's going to have that attack stat. We also get the ability to... paralyze, and I'm going all in. This is crazy. This is absolute anarchy here. Please, Bronzong. What if Bronzong just goes for like Gyro Ball or something? That would be fantastic. Does it go for the Earthquake? Oh my god, it goes for Gyro Ball. Lucian thinking we're going to swap out and going for a different move to potentially catch us off guard, but Colin takes that no problem, and I'm feeling pretty good, although that does mean if it goes for Earthquake, now we might be in trouble, but I am willing to go for one more Thunderbolt because, again, our options are just so limited, swapping into Crobat for an Earthquake pivot, but then if Bronzong uses Psychic, we're in trouble, and can that just get Bronzong into range? The Citrus Berry comes down, and now it is back out of range, and the Calm Mind comes down, and thankfully that does nothing to the potential Earthquake, but that does so much. I think we go to a crunch. And potentially, if that crunch, crunch isn't going to kill, but if it gets it close enough to where Bronzong heals, we either get a light screen up or we go for a crunch to get that special defense drop. So I'm going all in. This is getting really tipsy. This Bronzong could be devastating here. Crunch, get the special defense. It does not, and it gets a second Calm Mind off. Oh my god. Oh my god, and that didn't get the special defense. This is bad news. This is bad news, bad news. Psychic, nobody can tank this. Holy crackers. So it can definitely eat a Thunderbolt. Oh, this is bad news. So I think we get the light screen up to temper any bonuses, but oh my god, if this guy Calm Minds one more time, we are so scrumpled, and it's going to get the full restore as well. We can always crit through that, but the Thunderbolt has essentially been nullified. But if I light screen it just Calm Minds. This is insane. Do we swap? I can't swap into anybody because it has so much pressure now on both sides with the Earthquake. And I'm a special attacker here, special attacker here, special attacker, physical, but can't hit. Oh, give me one moment. Holy crackers. I think I just roll the crunch, right? Or do I get the light screen up in case it goes for a stab psychic? Maybe get the light screen up. Oh, I think I might have just thrown the game here. Let's see what happens. Bronzong goes for a gyro ball. He doesn't capitalize, absolutely fumbles the bag. But I do think we die to Earthquake now. But I am so like, we have the light screen up. Maybe we just go for Gengar, get the Shadow Ball in there. And because we can still kill with a Shadow Ball super effective. Oh no, it's not super effective because Steel. It's not Gen 6 yet. Oh my god, this is crazy. That's right, Crunch would be super effective. In that case, I don't think Calm Mind could withstand that from Gengar though. 2 Calm Mind, but then if we swap into Calm Minds, it definitely will withstand our game plan there. Holy crackers, this is where Fire Punch or like any fire type move would be so huge right now. Yeah. I think we don't swap and we go all in on the crunch then. Come on, baby. Girl, just crit through. Just snipe. You can't get the defense drop. And we get nothing, and it goes for Psychic. +2 Psychic stab through the light screen. The light screen's going to be our only saving grace here. And we get the Citrus Berry. And how much are we talking? That's good. But if it uses Earthquake, do we not die? Do we absolutely not die? So do we swap into someone else as the heal comes down for a different plan of attack? Or because like it's just going to Earthquake the Lucario. It's just going to Psychic the Crobat. It's going to Psychic the Machamp. Oh my god, my options are so slim. And I'm just going to be doing the same thing with the Gengar. I'm going all in. This is brutal. Let's get as many crunches down. Let's get that if we can, this crunch needs to get a defense drop. If this crunch can get a defense drop, oh my god, it can't. We're going to go for one more. Get the defense drop. Give me a critical. There's the defense drop. Absolutely crucial. There's the Psychic, though. We are running out of time. Oh my god. And now Colin, I have to make a decision. Does Colin die? Oh my god, I can't swap into any 3 of those. Pelipepper's special defense is garbage. Oh god, what have I done? We got the defense drop, though. We could roll it all on a crunch. Screw me. I'm going in. Colin, be the one. You can crit. This is like your 6th crunch. Crit or just roll the damage with the defense drop. Bronzong. Yes! Oh my god! The critical hit! Let's go! Colin, you monster! You absolute monster! No matter what happens here, Colin just saved everyone else on the team. Colin, you are the one, and now we are faced with a decision. Colin is probably the best case scenario. Maybe we opt into Lucario now. Because if it goes for Psychic or Shadow Ball, Gengar can't really come in, or Crunch. So Girafarig can hit Gengar 3 different ways. But if it goes for double hit, yeah, that's too risky. So I could roll it all on a Crunch. It did one-shot Mr. Mime. We absolutely did one-shot Mr. Mime. But if we don't kill Girafarig, we lose Colin. And this might be the best time to swap, because then we're going to have an Alakazam come down and a Medicham, and both of those are going to be absolute monsters. I don't know what I'm going to do with that Alakazam, because he is looking terrifying right now. Maybe I just roll the Gengar and hopefully get the speed battle there. But if he touches Gengar with a Psychic, I think we lose. So the question is, do we stay in? Because, well, then we're just going to have to swap in for probably the Medicham. I think I get the Lucario in there. Oh, yeah, I can't even do Gengar anyway because Shadow Ball doesn't affect. So I either go Crunch, risk it all, or I swap into Lucario, tank whatever comes down. I should just do that. If it goes for Psychic, we're going to be in trouble. But if it goes for any of the other 3 moves, we're going to be looking so good with Lucario. So dude, Colin was fantastic. That Intimidate could be massive against Cynthia. So I'm going to try to swap into Odysseus. Just go for double hit. Oh my God, it goes for the stab Psychic. So that was the worst case scenario by far. How much damage are we talking? Lucario. Oh man, that was rough. But I think we have to stay in and fight this anyway. That's neutral. This is super effective. We go for the super effective Dark Pulse. It cannot flinch the Girafarig because of its passive. Oh, goodness. But to be fair, though, the Luxray was going to die if it didn't kill the Girafarig. And the Lucario gets another Pokemon to 1 HP and is going to have to tank a Shadow Ball. This should be fine. This should be fine. No critical here. This is going to do so much less than the Psychic just did. Okay, this is good. This is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. And we fade away with a Dark Pulse, and we are down to 2 Pokemon. We are absolutely down to 2 Pokemon. Unfortunately, Medicham has one of the sickest movesets ever, with a Drain Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch combination on top of Pure Power, buffing all of those, and then Alakazam is just sitting there waiting to destroy whatever he can. But right here, Medicham should go for Drain Punch. It's stab super effective. It's literally stab super effective. Ice Punch is not very effective. Fire Punch is also super effective, though, so it might go for that. But either way, I think we go Cornelia. It can't hit us for super effective, and we can probably one-shot with the Shadow Ball. So if this Medicham goes for Drain Punch, this is beautiful. If it goes for Fire Punch, a little bit worse for wear, but please just go for Drain Punch. Please just go for Drain Punch, and it goes for the Fire Punch, which is unfortunate. Hold on here, Cornelia. You tank that like a beast. I know you can. Okay. And now we go for the Shadow Ball. This should be a one-shot kill. It's stab super effective. Medicham is not the most defensive Pokemon, and that is only... Okay, let's see if this kills first. Let's see if this kills... Come on, Medicham. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, let's go. Okay, Gengar with an absolute shiny clutch here. And now, the question, the moment. We have cleared everything. So this is it. This is the speed battle. I think we win because of the level advantage of the Gengar. So I think we win the speed battle. But if Gengar does not one-shot snipe the Alakazam with the stab super effective Shadow Ball, we lose Gengar. But look at that speed. I think we've got it. I think we've got this. Alakazam special defense is fantastic. Gengar, Cornelia, drop back. And please be faster. Absolutely, we are faster. If this puts down the Alakazam, we walk into the champion fight with all 6 Pokemon. If not, we are going to lose at least 1 Pokemon here. And the Gengar from downtown. Are you serious? Cynthia versus us, 6v6. Gonna take a quick break. Gonna try to get my voice back here. And that's gonna be it. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.